What do you desire in your life? What do you want to make when it comes to money? What type of body do you want? How many trips a year do you want to take? I'm going to tell you how you're going to get your dream life, and I'm going to give you the miracle formula for this. It is called the art of discipline and consistency. There are so many women who want a miracle. You want an amazing, fabulous body. You want to do the trips. You want to own multiple homes. You want an investment portfolio worth millions. You want to fly business class. You want all the things. You want to look good. You just want to smell good. And you want these things via a miracle. The art of discipline and consistency is the very miracle that's going to change your life. Before we begin, I'm going to give you the exact word that God gave me that really shifted my perspective. And it came from when Naaman went to the prophet Elisha, and Naaman wanted to be cured. I think it was from leprosy. And he was expecting Elisha to say something fabulous like, sprinkle, sprinkle, abracadabra, you are now cured. That's you. There's the same thing as being a woman who wants God to say, you look in your bank account and then there's 25 million, there's 100 million. Darling, 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 darling. The miracle God is saying to you is the art of discipline and consistency. Because what Elisha told Naaman was, go into the water and wash yourself 7 times. Naaman became very, very angry because that was consistency and discipline. Something so simple. I just need for you to do this thing over a period of time. You will get the results. You see, the very miracle that you want over your business, you want a multi-million pound business, you want many homes, you always want to be turning left, not right, aka into business, not into economy. You always want to be able to buy whatever you want, live the life that you want, always staying in 5-star hotels. And you want the God of Abraham, Jacob and Isaac to come and sprinkle, abracadabra you, when all you need, darling, is discipline and consistency. So how are we going to get there? This is very practical. Today we are going very practical. I need for you to write down the things that you know you should be doing. Let me start off with something easy because I don't know what business you want to build. I don't know how many houses, but every woman should at least want a good body. You know you need to be exercising. You know you need to be doing those 10K steps. You know you need to be doing the weights. So on your discipline and consistency list, you are going to write, I am going to do a minimum of 10K steps every single day. I am going to weight lift 3 times a week. That is my formula of discipline and consistency when it comes to my body. So when it comes to your business, if you're running any sort of business, you know you need to be advertising that business. There is a minimum level. The results are going to come by how many times you talk about that product. You should be hearing your voice every single day. If you are not advertising that product every single day, do you really want to hit 1 million? Do you really want to hit a £1 million business, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 20 million pound turnover, 20? You don't really want that if you are not talking and advertising every single day. People cannot buy from you if they don't know you exist. Simple as. Whatever it is that you want, whatever miracle that you're looking for, list all the areas in your life, my darling. List them down. And then you know what action you need to do to be able to get there. And then you need to do that. Now, discipline and consistency, it's a very funny one. It is a very funny one. And I say that because it can be extremely hard to be disciplined and consistent. Because everything that you shouldn't be doing, you will spend 4 hours on TikTok, but to promote your business, it is like your ancestors want you to be broke on earth. You don't have energy for that. The secret formula to have discipline and consistency over your life, the very discipline and consistency you need to grow your business, to do the exercise, to do the workout, to do your hair, to do all of those things, start with God. Start with the Most High. Because if you can be disciplined to wake up every single morning and read the word, not read a sermon, not listen to a sermon, I said read the word. Pick up the book, read the book every single day, morning, noon and night. You'll become extremely disciplined over all aspects of your money or your life, your money, your life, your workouts, your hair routine, your business, you will just become disciplined, because there is a discipline that you need to worship God. Because if you are intentional with God on this earth, you are going to be intentional over you. It is not possible for you to be intentional with God and unintentional with yourself. God is within you, nowhere else but within you. So the intentionality and love and care and attention you give to God, you're actually going to start to see the fruits of that in all areas of your life. You will understand you cannot play with yourself. This is really key, because that miracle that you're expecting comes via the art of discipline and consistency. To be truly disciplined, there's this secret power that you get when you're disciplined with God. I can't explain it, but I promise you, you will see the results if you decide that you are going to be very intentional with the Most High. My biggest change in life, the reason I see the fruits that I see, is because I decided one day, praise be to the Most High, to be very intentional with my relationship with Him. Nothing comes above that relationship. Therefore, I now know my business. Run me the money. I now know I will work out. There is not going to be a single day on this earth that I will not work out. My body is not something that is going, God isn't going to be like, darling, here's the body. No. The miracle that He's given me is the miracle of discipline and consistency, so I can have the life that I want. And there is growth in the woman that you're going to become by following this route. So write the list, write exactly what you need to do. And at the top of that list of what you need to do has to be your discipline and consistency with God. Your life truly will change. It is impossible, absolutely impossible for you to worship the Most High, be disciplined and consistent with Him, and not be disciplined and consistent with everything in your life, and for you not to see the miracles that you actually want.